Hello, hello. Well, I'm live on Facebook and Twitter. Hello, hello. Y'all seen the title of the video? Today's a little bit different of a video than I normally do. I'm gonna do a little bit of an educational video today. And what brought this video on? I've spoke about it multiple times, multiple times. Um, I just hadn't spoke about it in a while. What is RF? It's called radio frequency. Yes, that's what RF is called. And a lot of people really don't understand much about radio frequency. They don't. And really, they haven't really had a chance to study radio frequency over a long duration of time. They haven't. To see what the effects it'll have on a human body long term at certain frequencies. Okay. So that's the reason I'm making this video, is kind of educate some of y'all out there. This is an educational video. This ain't Billy bitch about everything video. And what brought this video on was this vape shop guy, the one that was in the vape shop with the Antifa dude. Okay, apparently he's a tower climber, and he was talking about 5G. And I watched his video, and I can't debunk anything he says. Okay? Let me explain something to you. I know it's almost lunchtime's almost over. So most of you, I've been out working, tore my damn arm up. Yeah, part of it. Um, I just took a break, get something to eat and stuff. Like I said, guys, a lot of people really don't understand that these devices here puts off a radio frequency equal to a microwave oven. Now you would think, how can you take a hamburger and stick it in the microwave and it cook it? It may be kind of cool to the outside, and it may have spots on the inside that's scalding freaking hot. Well, that's the way microwave frequency cooks, from the inside out. Yeah, it don't cook externally, inward. It's actually the opposite, because it ain't the same as conventional heat. Microwave, you can sit there and it'd be cool to the touch, but the inside of your hand be burning up, but the outside wouldn't get burnt. A lot of people don't understand that, but that's how radio frequency works. It is. It heats the liquid parts before it does the non-liquid parts. All right, guys. Yeah. And guys, I've been a ham radio operator for almost 20 freaking years. Did you know what I had to test on? Steve Craig Bryan, he had to test on some of the same shit. Was harmful effects of RF radiation to the human body. Yes. And we have guidelines to what we can and we can't do with our radio equipment, because it can fry ourselves or our damn neighbors. You understand this? This is back before the damn cellular telephone. This is back before any of that high frequencies really being operated, guys. Okay? Anything above 30 megahertz is harmful to the human body. 30 megahertz is above the CB band. Yes. That means your little handheld Baofeng radios, your little FRS radios this size, they're more harmful to the human body than you probably want to believe. But these operate at such low power, and for just like you turn it on and you holler at somebody like this here, you know. Somebody's gonna turn on. You holler at somebody for just a minute or two, talk to them, you're off key. It ain't right there by you, right there stuck to your head or nothing. It's not really that harmful. It's not. Because it's only transmitting a maximum power of 500 milliwatts. 500 milliwatts is a half of a watt. Okay? Not really that much power. That phone is transmitting exactly that much, maybe a little less power. Pretty similar, same power. This phone is operating on a frequency 3 times as dangerous as this radio. Because it's 3 times as high. Instead of on 462 megahertz, this damn thing's operating from 900 to 1.8 gigahertz. And it'll even go higher with the 5G when you get a 5G compatible phone. Okay, let me explain this. The, the, this thing operates on the same damn frequency your microwave oven operates on. Just have less power. This is operating a half a watt of RF radiation. That microwave oven's operating at 1,000 watts of RF radiation. It's just a fraction of the power. But when's the last time you stuck your damn head in the microwave oven and turned it on? If you could, you wouldn't live to tell about it. Okay, guys? Well, all right. I can tear that microwave oven apart and make a 1.2 gigahertz transmitter out of it or a 2.4 gigahertz transmitter, depending on the microwave and what frequency it's operating on. Do you know that any more than 10 watts, 10 watts out of a feed horn antenna will burn the damn retina out of your eyes? Yes, there's been people blinded, ham radio operators, get in front of a damn feed horn antenna with a 10-watt radio made out of a damn microwave oven and made them go blind. It burns the retina out of their damn eyes. All it takes is that right there, too, to do it. You're getting, moral of the story, guys. If you live in a city, and with this 5G, it's going to be transmitting a lot more power than 4G or 3G because it's a shorter wavelength. So in order to have the same coverage area, they've got to up the damn power and put more antennas up to give that same coverage you get with 4G. And yes, with 5G, yes, you can convey information quicker. That's the reason they're going to it. That way the internet will be faster. It'll also be a lot more deadly. Guys, since the invention of cell phone brain tumors, and stuff has went through the roof. It has, guys. All right. just like cigarettes. Now, just to prove my theory, guys. Prove my theory. Listen here. Look. See this pack of cigarettes? At one time, these damn things wasn't bad for you. Actually, smoking menthols was actually good for you. Yeah. If these things wouldn't give you cancer, nothing. You're just fine. COPD, nah. See that? If these things wasn't bad for you any whatsoever, well, we all know they're bad for us. We all know this shit by now. It's common knowledge, and it has been for 20 plus years. But these things are bad for us. And look how long it took them to get them deemed bad for us. You know why? Big money. Big money. Do you know that the money in cigarettes is a drop in the bucket to the money in mobile communications? It don't even come close. It don't. Pretty much, Paula. Pretty much. Yeah. You know, when I don't never use one of these things up in my head. No. And when I talk on for long periods of time, I do get splitting headaches. And it's not just because you're getting stressed out. It's because your Bluetooth devices operates off a frequency it's just the same as the damn phone does. Ain't really no better for you. I hate to have to break that to you people. It's not. It operates off radio frequency too, and a pretty high one at that. So don't think you're really doing yourself a solid by using Bluetooth to get away from the harmful effects of the cell phone, because really you're not. It's a wireless device, just the same. Yeah, if I talk on the phone too much or around this equipment, this shit here, a couple phones going, Wi-Fi router, right, my head will kill me. I'll get split and damn headache. It's because of the exposure to this RF radiation, guys. The shit's bad for you. It is. Do you know that I can take a radio, this radio right here, matter of fact, I can hook a 35-watt amplifier to this radio. I can build me a 15 element Quaggy antenna, which I've built many of them before. I can hit that antenna with 35 watts of power out of an amplifier hooked to that little radio right there. And I can kill birds up to 100 feet at 440 megahertz. It's 35 watts with a gain antenna at 100 feet. This is operating on 3 times the deadlier frequency as that little radio is. So it's only going to take a third of the power to do the same damn thing, pretty much. You can do the math. Yeah, you can do the damn math. It's there. You ask any ham radio operator, and they'll tell you in order to pass the damn test, get their ham radio license, that they had to go by RF exposure guidelines of their radio equipment where they didn't harm the neighbors and shit like that. And here the federal government is worried about me and Steve Craig Bryan and a bunch of other guys harming neighbors and shit with our RF radio frequencies from our ham radio stations. Here, these things are 3 times worse than what we'd ever do or ever have the ability to do. Yeah, no shit. No, it ain't cheap, Leon. No, it ain't cheap. It's very costly to have that kind of equipment. Trust me, I've had thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars invested in ham radio equipment. I'm downsizing now because I don't use it near as much as I used to. So I'm just keeping the basic stuff that I would basically need if shit hit the fan. But like I said, guys, it's what it comes down to. This shit's bad for you. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. It's bad for you. Is the government going to tell you it's bad for you? No. Is the corporation building this shit going to tell you it's bad for you? Oh, hell no. No. Now, if you go buy a new phone, and I bought one, matter of fact, the one I'm on, it'll say to be careful, that phone can be harmful. Matter of fact, it's in the owner's manual and this brand new Galaxy phone that I got here. Yeah, I keep my antennas up pretty high because you're supposed to. Let me tell you a story back when I first got my ham radio license. Okay. I was a new ham, just a technician class ham radio operator at the time. And I bought a new ICOM dual band radio. It operates on the same frequency as this does. It's VHF, UHF, but it was a 35 watt radio on VHF and a 50 watt radio, or a 35 on UHF, 50 watt on VHF. Okay, UHF's a lot higher than VHF, so the transistor put out a lot less power. And I just opened up an antenna book and built me a little antenna, not that big, for UHF. And I just stuck it up in the corner, about 10 foot from me. Now I was just talking away and I was just enjoying it, enjoying my new radio. I was getting to talk UHF for the first time. It's an exciting thing for a ham radio operator. Let me tell you, any of them will tell you that, yeah. And after 3 or 4 days, my head started just killing me. And I wasn't running an excessive amount of power, guys. I was running on like low power, like 5 watts, 10 watts. That little antenna stuck over in the corner. I started having migraine headaches and my eyes swelled up. I started having real bad styes, all kinds of shit. I couldn't figure out what was wrong with me. Went down the Radio Shack, old ham down there, old Elmer, told me, he said, how far you got your antenna away from you? I said, well, hell, about 10 foot. He goes, there's your problem. Man, you're going to hurt yourself. You can't do that with UHF. I said, what do you mean? He said, hell no. That shit will mess you up. Well, what did I do? I moved my antenna up over top of the house. Took it out of that room. Problem solved. Headaches went away. No more eye problems. That was 5 to 10 watts on 440 megahertz on a unity gain antenna. Means whatever power I put in, whatever power I got put out. I didn't get a multiplication factor off the antenna because it was a unity gain antenna. And it did that shit me at that low of a power setting at 10 foot. What do you think 5G is going to do to you? Because it's going to be running a lot more power and it's going to be a lot more widespread. I've done several videos on 5G, guys. It's not, everybody thinks the danger of 5G is, the government's tracing it, trackability, and all this other shit. No, that ain't gonna fucking be any different than it is currently right now. Or what it was with 3G or 2G. Okay? That ain't gonna change any. What's dangerous about 5G is the frequency it operates off of. That's the only thing dangerous about it. The 4G is dangerous enough. And yes, we will find out long-term effects of the grid that we have from cell towers and stuff. We will. But not until big corporations get to make all the money off of it they possibly can. But 5G is just going to speed shit up a lot quicker. Now, I don't know the full effects of 5G. I don't, guys. Nobody does. But 5G is 6 to 7 times as high frequency this radio here operates off of. And this radio, and the frequency this radio operates off of with an external antenna 10 foot away from me, did that kind of shit to me, to my body. I experienced it. I know. So you just figure it out and figure out how dangerous it's going to be. I don't have to tell you. Like I said, guys, it's not going to be good for you, especially if you live in a big urban area. I went to New York City up there with Lauren, and I seen these old apartment buildings and crap, and these old office buildings that had damn antennas just stacked on the sides of them. Yeah, it wasn't up on no tower, it was on the side of damn buildings. Like out a little away from the city, kind of out like the suburbs of wherever. So there you go. It's going to be bad news. It is. Or if, I mean, let me tell you, guys, I want y'all to think. You think for a minute. How many men do you know that was radio operators in the military back during the Vietnam era or Korea, or was like a mechanic on an airplane, like operate the electronics of the airplane? I want y'all to think how many y'all, and I want you to think of how many developed leukemia. Yeah, leukemia. Which I'm a ham radio operator. And a lot of these old ham radio operators I know was radio operators in the military, board ship or worked on aircraft avionics, shit like that. Every damn one of them I know that was in close proximity to avionics, radar equipment, and radio equipment got leukemia. Every damn one of them does. Every one of them. Matter of fact, I got one that lives up the road about 20 miles. Yep. So if radio frequency is not harmful to the human body, then why does everybody that has mass exposure to it end up with some form of damn cancer? No, I don't doubt it, Riri. I don't doubt it one bit. So, like I said, y'all, I'm not gonna come out here and fearmonger or nothing like that and tell y'all gonna die or y'all you're gonna be like the Walking Dead, you know. But you just you got y'all people just looking at yourselves. Okay, the information's out there, guys. You look at the RF exposure guidelines and stuff like that, and you read up on what frequencies are more harmful to the flesh, the tissue, and you'll see what I'm talking about. All that information's out there. It's just not plastered out there in front of everybody for everybody to see. So that's all I got to say. I got to go back to work. We'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good day.